right, it is nice and chilly on your Feel Good Breakfast Show this morning, Sea Point. It is here, it is fresh, but we are okay. We are in our vests, it's okay. Rudi Witkowsky joining us this morning, my brother. Thank you very much. And we're doing some stretching this morning, so let's get into the groove. It's the start of a brand new week, and this is a great way just to kick off and make sure that you're ready for this week. Stretching, man, very important.
Very important, the benefits of stretching. People forget about stretching. That's where their workout goes
forget
wrong.
about stretching.
Fail number 101 is at stretching point. And there's two types of stretching, dynamic and static. And the thing people tend to fail at, they always, what I get so upset about is people tend to do, they start with static stretching.
Okay.
Where you need to do dynamic stretching, which improves your full range of motion, improves your flexibility. But people tend to start with static stretching.
Would you leave kind of static stretching for after workout?
Exactly.
When you're
you
done?
need to do it after the workout. But those are your basic stretches that everyone seems to know of.
Okay, so
those
now
go-to
we have
stretches.
people out there asking,
Exactly.
okay, static dynamic. What's the story?
I'm going to start with dynamic because our next segment will take you through some statics.
Okay, cool.
Some static stretching.
Right.
But let's start with some dynamic
Let's
stretching.
do it, dude. Listen, I'm just warning you, all right? I don't know all the moans and groans with regards to stretching. It's a real thing. Okay, let's get through it.
We're first going to go into a downward dog. And we're going to bring our right leg forward. Back into downward dog. And you can feel that really improves your range of motion, improves your flexibility, gets the blood flowing all the way from your bottom of your toes all the way up to your head.
Getting into that hip flexors as well, which is amazing.
So important to stretch those hip flexors. Coming back up. Another nice one to do is what I tend to call the inchworm.
Okay.
You just walk down, down. And up.
It's all a bit about mobility.
All about mobility here. And it's so important that you move your body and you get that blood flowing to prevent injury during any races, during any sort of workout that you do. Or even just start your morning off with some basic stretching in the morning.
Right. Well, that
The other
feels
thing-
a lot better already.
If you lunge forward and you just bring your hands back, all the way back, just opening up your abdominal areas, stretching out the glute, coming back. What you do to the right, you obviously got to do to the left. Go all the way up. Can you really feel it in that glute?
So good.
And the nice thing, you tend to do these stretches for just about 30 seconds. That's
So
just
you would hold
depends
that
how
for
you
30
feel.
seconds, or you would continue alternating like this.
You'll continue alternating
And
for
that's
30
the
seconds.
dynamic part.
As you can feel, that's fully dynamic.
Yeah. Good.
And then just bring your leg in, tucking it in, lying over, and then using your left arm, reaching for your left leg.
Oh my goodness, now it's getting complicated. Got it.
Can you feel that? It's a nice full body stretch.
Yes. Yeah.
Just drop that left leg and just alternating, stretching out your glute and your quads and your glutes are at the same time.
That's it. Oh boy.
How are you feeling?
Like a pretzel, but it's good. I feel like a pretzel, but it's okay.
We're in it together.
Eat me. No,
Just alternate one more time.
But I mean, this is such a great way to start any workout. So how long would you say do you need to spend on dynamic stretching before going into a workout?
So it all depends. I tend to at least spend about 5 minutes on stretching. And that 5 minutes can do the world of good.
But it's amazing, like we've done this now for just a few minutes and already I feel so much looser, so much more agile.
Very agile. A nice one for a hip flexor, your very last one. If you just go around, twisting your hips up and around. This really provides you with that range of motion.
And this will
all the way
also,
up.
of course, prevent you from unnecessarily injuring yourself going into your exercise segment. All right, perfect. Rudi, thank you very much, brother.
Thanks, Ewan.
We're going to be back with some static stretching a little bit later on, but once again, very important to make sure you stretch before and after workout. I know that we all
Dynamic
pressed
stretches
for
before.
time. We pressed for time. We want to just get in there and get out, spend time on stretching. We'll be back with Rudi in just a bit.
Cool.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Oh man, awesome shoes, awesome initiative. I've got my Adidas Ultra Boost Parley on as well, man. Here we go. Check it out, man. Check it out.
I think I need a pair of those.
I think now the stretching is going to become very easy, man. Let's get into it. So we're back with Rudi Witkowsky this morning for some stretching. We had some dynamic stretches earlier on.
Correct.
So now we're focusing on the stretching after the workout part.
Static
stretching.
And this is a stretching that everyone tends to do before the race or before your workout. But you're meant to do it after the workout.
Yes.
Because everyone tends to know these basic exercises. For instance, you bring your shoulder across, you're just stretching out your shoulders. So this doesn't really help before a race.
Yeah.
This more relieves tension, this eases your muscles, after a race or before or after a workout of these.
Yeah. Okay.
So these are just your basic stretches that people tend to know about. And obviously stretching out your quads,
Yeah.
basic quad stretch.
And I mean, these kind of static stretches, it's important that you hold it for at least 30 seconds.
Yeah, according to
Yeah.
stats, people tend to hold for 30 seconds. You might feel you need to hold it for slightly longer.
Yeah. Oop.
I challenge you. How long can you go?
You know, I'll take it. All right, cool.
So yeah, and then you get, obviously you stretch out your abdominal areas. But as you can see, you come down to the mat, raising your chest towards the sky, just opening up your diaphragm, and that stretches out your abdominal areas,
Okay.
as you can feel.
Absolutely.
But this is very vital for after a race, not before.
Okay. I mean, you mentioned race as well. You're busy planning something quite interesting as
Yes.
well. Girls for Wings.
Yes, I'm part of Girls for Wings. It's a female organization, just going back into Charles' pose. These are all static movements where we're raising funds for sanitary products, providing sanitary products to girls. We'll be doing a workout on the 4th of August at Greenpoint Stadium,
Oh, nice.
and all the proceeds, just coming forward, leaning into a lunge, all the proceeds will go towards these girls. We're raising aiming for 20,000 Rand.
Yeah.
Tickets only cost 80 Rand at Combi Tickets.
All right, go check it out. What's it called? Girls for Wings.
Girls for Wings.
Fantastic,
Can hashtag
brother.
Fit for Wings on Instagram. It's myself, Ryan, Buerta, Bottle, and
Nice, dude. All right, well, getting back into the stretches.
and Laura as well, training with
Okay.
us.
So here we have like
Just
nice
switching the other
flexible
side.
ones. What you do on the one side, do on the other
Do
side.
the other
So
side.
effectively, I would say minimum keep this at what 30 seconds. to
30
make sure,
seconds,
yeah.
just hold for 30 seconds.
And especially, I mean, this is very
You come
important
up as well.
for guys because
Stretching your
you tend
triceps.
to get quite stiff.
Exactly.
After a workout, especially with the muscles tensing up, and that hits your lower back into your glutes, which cause you all different aches and pains as well.
And not only causes this, it prevents aches and pains and
Yeah.
relieves tension. And this is just so great for people at work, like people in the office as well. Just
Yeah.
after work, just do
Yeah.
some stretches or before.
Should you do stretches every day?
I recommend it every day before you wake up, after workouts, after the day.
Yeah.
Not only does it relieve muscle tension, but it calms you down. It's very relaxing, soothes
Exactly.
your joints as well.
Exactly. So there we have a dynamic stretching we did early on, which is stretching with movement. And
Exactly.
then the static stretching, preferably after your workout, we're
exactly.
able to hold that stretch for a prolonged period of time. Thank you, Rudi.
Thanks,
You're a
Ewan. Thank
stranger,
you
my
very much.
brother.
Thank you.
very much. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my morning with my new kicks, man. There we have it. Enjoy it as well. Yeah, well, gee, thank you for pointing to it. That's amazing. Thank you, Rudi. That's your fitness on your Fiona Breakfast Show this morning.